There we are.
Hey!
I was tripping out there. What
I
the
know.
hell?
I know. It's long.
I was watching at 46, 47, 48. Hi, everybody.
Yeah. But it builds up and everything. So how y'all doing, man? Did you miss us? I know you did. Why am I even?
Yeah.
So
Even if they say they didn't, they did.
of course they did. We already know they did. So we had a week off. We had last week off. What did you do with your time off?
Put on my penguin suit and I went to the opera. It was opera week last week, so it was perfect timing. Yeah.
So no need for PTO because we were off anyway. So
although it's always nice to get paid when I go to the opera.
Yeah, that's
I couldn't get paid because we had a day off. The whole company shut down. So yeah.
Speaking of days off, is you want to make the announcement somebody called in sick?
Yeah, bum. He called in sick. I think he's He's probably filling out his resume. He's probably filling out his resume looking for a new job or something. But he says he feels sick. So if he does, I hope you get better, bum.
Yeah, there was kind of a.
He was like, I'm not going to be on the show tonight.
Yeah, there was a forced cough in there. Yeah, cough one more time. One of those deals,
like the forced one. The doctor and they checked him out. You don't have a hernia.
Bummer Fred, whatever your freaking name is, bum.
Yeah. So no bum today. So of course, no bum means no malt liquor report. So
I can report that there's still malt liquor.
Oh, well, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, so there we go. That's your malt liquor.
I don't know if that was the right sound.
Yeah, maybe that. Yeah.
So, what are you drinking today, Mark?
I'm finishing up. I don't know if I think I showed you guys this last time. The 404 lager.
Oh yeah.
From Monday Night Brewing, and then I've got a souvenir beer coming up here in a little bit from my trip a couple weeks ago. So.
Oh, awesome. And I am having a classic.
Oh yeah.
This is only the second time that I've had one today. Yeah.
No, you don't have a gold can.
Out of what?
You don't have a gold can.
No, and did you see that? How there's how many? What's the deal with the gold?
I don't know. I saw a news article.
I did
too. A few days ago that they were going to do. I don't know how many, but apparently our Arab panel member had one. He found one, the gold to celebrate the 50th anniversary of light beer from Miller.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, it's for the 50th.
Speaking of, let me get that beer.
So let me share the screen and let's see. Oh, brother. Just give me a second about it. Let's see. Yeah, here we go. So, yeah, Miller Lite rolling out limited edition gold cans for the 50th anniversary. Available in 12-pack of 16-ounce cans or 24-ounce cans. I've hauled plenty of Miller Lite out of Fort Worth. Used to drive me nuts because they would load the pallets right dead smack middle in your trailer, and it was almost guaranteed you were going to tip the load. It was insane.
It doesn't make sense. Yeah, you'd think
they wouldn't stagger them. They wouldn't do anything else. Anyway, I doubt they still do it like that, but that's how they used to do it in the 90s. Used to frustrate. But here is the limited edition gold can.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, man. I think it's pretty darn cool.
Mm-hmm.
I drink a lot of Miller Lite, and so here's a better look. Let me see what. Oh my Somebody on eBay?
Huh. Already selling them.
Who's not going to be able to get these? I mean, I think they're.
I don't know.
I think they're
24-ounce beer can, $5.98. Okay, I'm sure somebody will buy it. That way, because they don't want to buy a whole 12-pack, right? They want a can, but they're not going to buy a whole thing. So maybe they'll get them. But yeah, I mean, you probably should be able to find it everywhere. I would think, at least for a little while.
at least for a little while. Yeah, limited. Probably this month.
Yeah.
I would think for May.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
find it. 50 years. 50 years. Miller Lite.
Yeah.
So that's as long as I've been around. I've always
Yeah.
had Miller Lite, so that's all my life. They've had Miller Lite and Light
Mm-hmm.
that were really good.
Mm-hmm. You remember those old commercials, right? With Bubba Smith and
Yep.
classics. Those were really one of the first celebrity like sports beer commercials, I think.
Mhm.
Right? And they had all the sports celebrities in there. Bob Uecker.
Bob Uecker. Yep. Yeah, Bob Uecker. But yeah, I'll be I was out and about today. I forgot all about it. Or I would have stopped off to make sure that I got some of these gold cans. I kind of dig the idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. It's if you drink Miller Lite, it's a good way to celebrate the birthday. That's for sure.
I wonder if Bum's gonna put any of these in his spiral.
Oh, I'm sure he will. Yeah, leaf collection. Yeah, I'm sure he will. He will add some cans. He'll find them somewhere.
Troll Manager says a Muskrat live stream would generate more views than this.
Why are you watching us then?
Exactly. I mean, what are you doing? Right? No one's forcing you or paying you to be here. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
So what are you really doing? So Mark, you took a pretty special trip to support someone pretty close to you.
Yeah.
You want to share about that? I would.
Yeah. The younger brother, bath time for the kids and all that stuff. He ran the Boston Marathon a couple weeks ago.
My
So,
God,
that
round of
was
applause.
fun. Yeah. So
Now
I went up and we hung out for the weekend. Yeah.
Is that your first? Now, I know you didn't run it, but is that your first time at the Boston Marathon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was so it's the first time at the Boston Marathon and the first time I've been in Boston since maybe 75. So about we went there when I was a kid. We did vacation up there in the summer. So yeah, it's been a long time. But yeah, it was the first time at the Boston Marathon or any of the major marathons. There's
LA
6 of them now. Yeah, like Chicago, New York, Boston, Tokyo, London, Berlin, and then the other one that they just added this year, like the major marathons, is I think Sydney, Australia, which is going to be added this fall. So Vega, no, it is a knockoff. It's a 335 similar, but it's not a Gibson. But it sounds just like a Gibson for about 1/10 the price. It is a nice. I do like that size guitar though. 335 size is nice. So
what was his motivation? How well did he do? What?
Well, he started running. Well, he ran in high school and took like 30 years off basically from running, and then got back into it about 5 or 6 years ago, and enjoyed it and started running longer races. And a couple years ago, he's like, I'm gonna run a marathon. So he ran actually it'll be a year ago tomorrow. He ran his first marathon, which was in Pittsburgh last May, and that was his first marathon. And to run at Boston, you have to qualify. You have to reach a certain time, and it's based off of each age group has a time range that you have to run at least that fast to get in the pool, and then they only have so many runners that they can have run the Boston Marathon, right? You can't have 50,000 people, so I think they limit it to 30,000 people. So you've got to make the qualifying time for your age group, and then they take the fast, then they divide up the groups however they do it. So
how does
he had
that
to make
happen? Did you just see that?
See what? Oh, that thing go across the screen.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody gave a thumbs up? I don't know.
How did
Wasn't
that
me.
happen?
I don't know.
Yeah, look, there it is again.
Okay, maybe somebody's giving. Can you give? Oh, is it? If they're giving a thumbs up on the YouTube stream, is it showing up here?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pretty cool. Anyway,
yeah.
I got distracted by that.
Oh no. So anyway, yeah. So you got to you got to run a qualifying time for your age group, and then that gets you in the pool basically to hopefully make it for a particular year. So he ran it in May of last year. That got him in the pool for this year's Boston Marathon, and then they make the selections and pick everybody. I think it's in October of last year. So he found out in October that he was gonna, he was eligible to run it if he entered, and went. So he decided, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do it. So he signed up and paid the entry fee and all that. And so he did a lot of training over the winter, which winter in Pittsburgh can be a little dicey, right, with the snow and the ice and all that. And but he managed to get through it. I mean, and to run a marathon, you've got to have you've got to do at least a certain level of running just to be able to complete a marathon. But he wanted to be competitive. He wanted to he wanted to do a good time. So he had a pretty aggressive training program, which involved a lot of running and a lot of harder runs and that type of thing. And so you had to deal with the snow and whatever else the weather was like doing that. But he managed to get it all done. And so we went up and the marathon was on Monday the 21st, Patriots Day. They run it on every day on Patriots Day. So it's a holiday in Boston and Massachusetts, I guess. I guess it's a state holiday. And so we went up on Saturday, and then my job was just to, provide the muscle for me, keep the fans away from him.
Yeah, exactly.
So he can concentrate on his training and make sure he gets rested and everything.
The intimidation, right? That's
Yeah. Pencil Neck Nation, you got to watch out.
That's right.
But, they can get a little aggressive sometimes.
Yeah.
But so we went up on Saturday, and so Saturday, what did we do Saturday? We got up there in the morning. Both of us flights got in about 9:30 or something on Saturday morning. So we went to went to the hotel and then went to the expo, picked up his number and everything for that, and then we went and kind of wandered around, went to dinner. Went to a Run Geek, like a podcast, one of these, like a running podcast. Did a live stream from the Boston Marathon, and that was kind of fun. They had some cool people. They had a lady who is the fastest. They had a lady and a guy who are both 77.
Wow.
And this lady has the world record for her age group in the marathon, I think. So I mean, she's fast. So they had those two people, and then so it was kind of a fun little like a live stream podcast. And then Sunday, what did we do Sunday? Went out for like a little group run, easy run Sunday. You kind of shake the legs out, a little quick little run, 2 or 3 mile run, and then Monday was race. So they you got to take buses from downtown. They take school buses out to the start, which is in Hopkinton. It's like west of Boston, like it's a small little town about 20 miles west of Boston or something, and limited parking. So they bus everybody out. It's like 250 school buses go from downtown out there. So you had to get down there early, get on the bus, go out there. And I was like, hell with that. I'm just going to sleep in, and I'll get up and just go to the finish line and watch. So he got up early, did all that. Then his run started. He started at 10:30 in the morning, and he was hoping to do. His goal was to do faster than he did last year, so a PR in the marathon, which I think last year he did 3:16 at the Pittsburgh Marathon, which was the time to qualify him for Boston. So he wanted to do faster than that. His kind of super goal was to go under 3 hours if he could, but he didn't do that. But he ended up running a 3:05:15 or something like that, which is pretty quick. So that was a little faster than, that was at the high end of what he thought he could do, so, or the fast end of what he thought he could do. So yeah, so it was pretty speedy. But there were a lot of fast runners there because you have to qualify. So it's just not everybody, a lot of marathons, which is great. Anybody can sign up and run, but this, you have to be at least at a certain level to get in. So that most of the people there are pretty have run a few marathons and are they're not walking it, they're running it, so
they're seasoned, let's say, right?
Yeah. So a little more competitive, but yeah, he did really well. I was really proud of him. He ran a good race, and it helped training in Pittsburgh though, because there's so many hills in Pittsburgh. I mean, there's up and down hills, and Boston is known for its hills at the end, like the last 4 or 5 miles. There's a few hills that everybody talks about, and Paul's like, yeah, they were there, but I run more than that. Just getting out of his neighborhood to go on a run, he has to run up a bigger hill than that every day. So it wasn't that big a deal for him. But it was a fun race. 30,000 runners, tons of fans. I mean, the final stretch. I think I showed the video on Polo. The last half mile is pretty much just down Boylston Street. Right down the middle of, right through the center of town, and there's probably 100,000 people along that final stretch. 5 or 6 people deep along both sides of the road. So it was a good atmosphere for sure. Very good atmosphere. So
that is. I mean, when you showed that 26-mile mark, I was just like, I can't fathom that. I just in my head can't. It's just not me. You know what I'm saying? So the idea that someone would run that and run it around 3 hours is bananas. I mean,
that's fast. Yeah, I've done a lot of running. I've never run a marathon. I've run lots of half marathons and 10Ks and that type of stuff, but really never had an urge to train for a marathon. It's just never really had the desire to do it. But so yeah, I mean, to finish it at any speed is, obviously takes a lot of work, and then to be able to run it fast, you've got to have a little more work, and then a lot of luck, right? Just like anything, you got to make sure that the weather's good, you don't get injured, all that type of stuff. So yep, and you're right, Vega. Boston is a teen wolf hole. Yes.
So
wasn't able to meet up with Teen Wolf. Timing schedules didn't work out, but
what's his goals now?
I don't know. I think he wants to break 3 hours. That's kind of a goal for people that run marathons. Is if you can get under 3 hours, that's a pretty good goal. So I mean, I think he can do it. He's going to run another marathon in the fall, and then maybe another one. Yeah, run a couple a year. One in the fall, one in the spring. And then some shorter races over the summer, like 5Ks and 10Ks, I think.
Now, how do you train? Now, you've got it in your mind, 26 miles. How do you train for a marathon? You know what I'm saying? I get that but there's got to be a certain regimen, right? How do you train for that?
Yeah, well, it depends if you just want to finish a marathon or if you want to run faster in a marathon, right? And fast is just relative to everybody else in your stage in life, basically, right? So if you want to just finish, train and say, okay, I want to complete a marathon. You're going to be doing different kind of training than if you want to run a faster marathon. So, but typically to run, a competitive, marathon race, you're going to be running 6 to 7 days a week. You will do a mix of mostly medium to longer runs at a lower intensity, and then 1 or 2 faster, shorter runs that are higher higher speed or intervals, that type of thing. And then you're going to do each week, you're going to do a little bit longer long run. You might start off with like a 13, 14 mile long run, and then by 4 or 5 weeks out from the marathon typically is your longest long run, and that might be anywhere from 22 to 25 miles. So total miles per week, I think Paul was running an average of about 60 miles a week, and his highest mileage a week was about 85 miles, 4 or 5 weeks out from the race. And then the last couple of weeks before the race, you kind of dial it back. You make sure you're rested and do all that. But a lot of training. Now if you're just training to complete, just to complete a marathon, you might do a mix of run walk. But you're still going to have to do longer runs because you want to get, you don't necessarily need to run 26 miles in training, but you got to do longer runs to get your body used to running for that long. So, yeah, so a lot of work. Yeah, I don't know what he was spending 6 to 8 hours a week training, probably something like that. Average of probably an hour a day running. And on the long runs might be 2 to 3 hours, just depending how fast he was running them.
And to answer Smelly Cuda here, I've ran around half a dinner table before, so that's pretty intense. Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Lone Wolf says I'm reading from AI. No, I'm not.
I think he means Bum and Pen Pal at Motel 6. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it was probably hooking up. But yeah, it was a fun race. Paul did a good job. He was happy with it, and it was a good weekend. Weather was nice, just about perfect temperature. The crowd and kind of the atmosphere there was neat. Because you had some of the best runners from all over the world go to Boston. So there's a lot of good. Yeah. A lot of good people. So we met people from, all over Sweden, Germany, Japan. I mean, runners from all over the world. So it was kind of cool.
It's a major event, the Boston Marathon. It's one of the big.
It's probably the most famous marathon in the world.
Yeah.
This year was 129th. They've run it every year since 1896 or something like that. So, yeah.
When you said that, I was incredibly proud, man. I was like, that. Just the idea that you are going to compete in the Boston Marathon is
it's an accomplishment.
Very cool, man.
If you're into running, it's definitely and you like to do and you want to do marathons. That's on top of most runners' goal, right? If I can run in the Boston Marathon, that would be fun. So
I was bragging my ass off at work. I was like, I know a guy right now that's running the Boston Marathon. Right? Hey, that was so cool.
Yeah.
On a personal note, so basically almost 2 weeks ago, your brother's running the Boston Marathon. Literally now, almost about 2 hours ago, my cousin won all 3 sections or whatever for his bodybuilding competition in Dallas. Some kind of regional finals or something like that. And he was absolutely shredded. He placed first in 3 different categories. Don't ask me too many questions about it. I don't know. Obviously, right? But his regiment, I mean, he was supposed to come down a few months ago and hang out, have some barbecue and stuff like that, but he was already in that mode. He was already like, I better not, because I'm training. I'm gonna have to delay this until after the competition.
No, I mean it's literally, if you're training for a big competition, from what I've heard, that I mean your diet is pretty insane, and you can't mess around with it at all. Probably a couple months before. I mean, it's to get that shredded, you've got to get really lean and a lot of stuff there. So
very, very
a lot of work.
very proud of the athletes that I know. You know what I'm saying? Your brother, my cousin, very proud. They did exceptionally well, in my opinion, uh, with those competitions.
Yeah.
I couldn't be prouder. Round of applause, man, for all of that. And
Yeah.
I was famously at a Dodger game this past weekend.
Yeah.
Dodgers won, which is always good as well. Love it when the Dodgers won. Got to hear the "I love LA" music at the end of the game. They play that after every win. That was fantastic. This is official Souvenir Cup coffee.
Oh.
If you get a coffee at a hot beverage, I should say, it could be a tea or a hot chocolate. I happen to get a hot chocolate at the Dodger game. This is the souvenir cup they give you. It has a screw lid, plastic, has a really nice sealable plastic lid. Definitely worth it if you drink coffee. Great. And then, of course, the big one, I'll do a drum roll for this.
All right.
Boom! We got the Dave Roberts bobblehead. So my first bobblehead.
Yeah.
I was sixth in line, believe it or not. 54,000 plus attended this game I went to. I was sixth in line.
So is that your first bobblehead ever?
No, but my first Dodger.
Dodger bobblehead. Okay. Okay.
You know where you'll never guess where my first bobblehead came from. I went to see the Rams in Denver the first year that they remodeled that stadium, which is now what 2007ish, 2008.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, 18 years ago. Yeah.
The Rams were the first team that they played in the regular season
in Vesco Field at Mile High or whatever they call it now.
When they redesigned it, they kind of refreshed it, if you will.
Yeah.
They had a bobblehead giveaway I had no idea about, and so I got a Denver bobble. I don't even remember the player, but it was a Denver bobblehead, my first ever bobblehead.
Yeah,
Denver Broncos bobblehead. That was my first. But I've got a ton of bobbleheads. I mean, I was a baseball season ticket holder.
Yeah.
For a while, so I've got a ton of bobbleheads.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you were for the Albuquerque team, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep. They were the Dukes, and then it became the Isotopes, didn't they?
Yep.
So yeah, they do. And minor league teams, they are big on the tchotchkes. So yeah, you got lots of bobbleheads, I'm sure. Yeah. Well, I got a couple souvenirs as well from Boston. The one that people will probably want to see is this one, limited edition. Hey, Huffy.
Oh yeah! Wow, that is
ratings.
Sam Adams. Sam Adams. Boston Marathon Bureau. Yeah.
I like that one. I also. I'm sorry. What was that, Mark? Oh, you're just testing the metal.
Yeah.
Good quality.
Even a pencil neck can't bend it.
I happened to get one of those as well from the Dodger game. That was one of the items from the team shop. Huffy, how the hell you been, man? How are you, man?
I'm good. I'm good.
We haven't seen you in a while. What you drinking, my friend? What are you drinking? Oh,
hello.
Oh, you can't hear us?
This is Nottingham calling. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Live across the Atlantic. Can you hear me? Greetings.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, my friends. My American friends. Hello.
London calling.
Right? Yeah. Is that one of the souvenirs, Mark, from
What?
Is that one of the purchases that you made?
No, I just went to the store and got a sandwich. I had to find a bottle to open with a bottle opener.
Right. Yeah, I get it. And you know what? I left my Dodger bottle opener over there, so I'll still have to use mine.
What is that, Huffy?
A Samuel
Carpackle?
Winter Lager.
Oh, cool.
Why are we
Carpackle?
back to front?
Yeah.
Is it the
What is
bizarro world? What's going on?
Is it a malt liquor or is it a flavored beer?
This bloody hell! This is well, there is no malt liquor anymore in the United Kingdom because of certain things. This is called a Carpacki. You can find it in your local Polish store, Eastern European store out here. 9% ABV. Let's crack it. Yeah. Greetings, Saturday night. Let's get shit-faced.
Yeah, might as well, right? Yeah, Saturday night.
You're it. Nottingham Forest, the best team in the land. I was in London last week.
Oh, were you?
I went to the FA Cup semi-final. We sadly lost against Manchester City. Shitty City, fucking mank bastards. They couldn't fill the stadium in Wembley. There was 50,000 of us Titans from Nottingham, Robin Hood country. In it, mate. Fucking Nottingham, mate. The best fucking team to ever the European Cup twice, mate. European Champions League twice, mate. And we are the best team in the fucking land.
Yes.
I thought maybe you were going to run the London Marathon. There was a London Marathon last week.
Yeah, I saw. What me at my age? Fucking hell.
Yeah.
You're having a fucking laugh, mate. I'm 53 this year. Fucking hell. I can't even run for a fucking bus.
Hey, we know someone 54 that just ran a Boston.
Well, I got to fucking do it. I get tired. I get tired when I walk upstairs.
Yeah, right. I got tired walking downstairs.
The last call for alcohol, or in England when they ring the bell, I'm there. Like, I'm fucking knackered. Yeah, it's like one of them, but fucking
Oh, I might have killed Huffy.
Yeah, and fucking Gina. Is it angina or?
Whoa!
I think it's called diabetes. I don't know. Greetings, hello, America. How are you doing?
Oh, just fine.
Yeah.
And I happened to go to a Dodger game, baseball, American baseball, last weekend. Seen my Dodgers win. Yes, sir. That was a wonderful.
Is that still worldwide?
Oh no! Did he try to, what team did
has he flipped?
Yeah. What?
He's a flip flopper. He's a flip flopper.
Did he become a Dodger fan or was it?
What?
Who? The chairman.
Oh yeah, the original Dodgers. Yeah.
Yeah. He claims to be a Dodger fan now, and now he I am a fake Dodger fan or something. What Mark is
never? Yeah. You're fake because it's not the real. Because he's from Brooklyn Dodgers.
Here's one for you, Huffy. Look at this. What? Meet me in NYC, Huffy.
Well, you never know. You never know. I spend most of my time in Southern Europe and Northern Europe. But do you really want me to spend Trump dollars? Because he's the new Pope, by the way. He's a new Pope.
Oh.
He's the new Pope.
He's the new Pope?
Do you not see that AI picture of the Donald as the new Pope?
I have not. No. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we've said it.
Brooklyn. Yeah, Brooklyn. So.
But anyway, I do.
Somehow, Mark, he's claiming he must be thinking that he was born.
Yeah. And he's never been to a Dodger game, Brooklyn or LA. So, but he did buy a shirt. He did buy the merch, so that makes him the best fan ever.
Yeah,
isn't there a parking lot in Brooklyn, where Ebbets Field used to be, where there is like the home plate.
Yeah, I think they do have a marker.
Yeah,
or
he's
home
probably
plate
never
mark,
ever
yeah.
been there. You know, I went to the old Yankee Stadium years ago. I went to the new one. I've been to the Red Sox many times. I did the double header at Red Sox. Oh, she
Oh,
was good.
wow.
She sucked it really good. Early 90s, probably. Roger Clements.
Oh,
And there was a other player called Knobloch, which I found very,
Oh,
very
yeah, Jeff Knobloch.
curious. Yeah, me and my one of my siblings, my older brother, we went there. Yeah, about 90, early 90s, and I've stayed in Boston a lot, and at the Buckminster, and you can see the fucking field. You can see the field from the Buckminster, that hotel. Yeah, so yeah,
Mhm.
I know. Yeah, I know Fenway very, very well. Very well.
oh, and a big, you know what? A big salute to well wishes to that fan in Pittsburgh that
Oh, yeah, tumbled over the fence.
God
Ooh.
cracked his head open. I mean, he's got a fractured.
Oh.
The last I heard, he was still in critical condition, might be paralyzed.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
If he tumbled over and fell 21 feet off the wall, it's probably not going to be doing well. Yeah.
yeah. So just wishing him well, man. He's in his. I think he was 21. Had already both his parents have already died. Like the kid's had a hell of a life.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
The comments are very amusing, sir.
yeah, they're
Hey.
yeah. We'll put them there so that everybody can see them.
Oh, I can see them. Come on, you bastards! Let's bring it on. Come on, let's go. Come on, you fucking slags! You fucking.
Yeah.
Wow.
oh my God! Shout out to COVID keeping Huffy 73 out of America.
Weren't you here this year already, Huffy? Or last year?
But Huffy, the last time I checked, you're Huffy 72. Now, did you gain a number? Are you Huffy 73 now?
Oh, that's right. You got
Is there something you're wanting to tell us? Let's see. Is there a big reveal?
I was born in December, so I could have been born in 1973, but no, I don't know.
So Huffy 72, it is.
Yeah, the chairman added an extra one. Yeah. He just added a number to it.
Oh, did he really? Oh.
He's calling you Huffy 73.
Well,
here's the comment right here.
Yeah.
Huffy 73. Now
73.
Oh, well, he's giving me a year,
Yeah, he's giving you a year. You're a year younger.
You're younger now.
Well done. No, I will be 53 this year. So
wow, all right.
Take it as that we will, kids.
What month? Yeah. What month?
December.
Oh,
I'm like Jesus. I am basically Jesus. I was born in December, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's not really Christmas. It's Huffmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Huffmas.
I was born out of a non-virgin vagina, and
I don't know how that worked.
Were you born in a manger?
No, but about a few weeks ago, I was hung to the cross for my beliefs. For drinking only malt liquor, and then I appeared in a cave, like a fucking weirdo.
Actually, if you're the reason why we have Huffmas, that sounds kind of Jewish, doesn't it? Like Huffmas.
Right? No, because free Palestine. Free Palestine.
Yeah.
Free Palestine.
Speaking of Palestine in London, who's our friend from London who hasn't been on here now in a few weeks?
The
months now or something.
It's Terry, that bloke Terry, that fucking corny wanger called Terry.
Now, who was our friend that really liked Bum's hair?
Yeah.
But he was from India, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. He was of that descent, but I think he was raised in London.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. There's loads of Indians and Pakistanis and Bangladeshis here.
Yeah.
We all get along. You know.
Yeah,
we all integrate. We will be human beings.
I'll be right back.
And we don't deport people. Did you hear about the bloke the bloke that Trump deported because he had a tattoo on his arm, and he was a British. The tattoo was from a British bloke in Derby, in Derbyshire, and because he had that same tattoo, he got fucking sent to fucking Ecuador. And he was like,
a gang. Well, maybe he was a Devonshire gang member, right?
From Derby. I don't. Well, I'm bloody arse, me. I'm fucking Ecuador gang, mate. I don't know. The world's gone fucking batshit crazy, mate. Fucking hell. What's going on? Who could
definitely interesting, that's for sure.
Well, it is.
But you do have a red hat on, so you and the chairman are similar. You're wearing a red hat, right?
Oh, you Reds.
Okay, it's got 2 stars on it. It's a bucket hat.
Yeah.
It's a bucket hat. So
but the chairman really admires that bucket hat. I bet you he wishes he had a bucket hat.
Yeah,
he wants it. He wants it. He can come and get it if he wants.
Oh,
he's always telling me, get on a plane, have a seminar, go to New York. He doesn't even live in fucking New York. I can get a flight anywhere in the world.
He should go to Nottingham.
Yeah. In fact, in 2 weeks' time, meet me at the Robin Hood statue outside Nottingham Castle, and I will fucking, I will flip his tray table over, and I'll punch his fucking lights out.
Do you know what statue I was standing in front of last weekend? I was standing in front of Bruce Lee's statue, baby. Bruce Lee's statue.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. It's not racially profiling.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
It was a little bit exciting.
They had Bruce Lee literally right next to the hotel I was staying at, Mark.
In Chinatown? You were near Chinatown, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go.
It was pretty cool. Had some fantastic pizza. There was a fantastic pizza place, literally.
In Chinatown. Wait a minute. You're in Chinatown and you had pizza.
In Chinatown, man.
Believe it or not. La something. It started with an L.
Lo Mein.
La Scornas or something.
Lasorda's pizza? Did you have Lasorda's pizza?
Lasorda's, yes.
Tommy Lasorda? Yeah.
Wow.
It was phenomenal. It was all Dodgers. I mean, it was because I stayed right by the stadium.
Okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Tony Lasorda. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. It was good. It was
Happy 72 fun fact.
They even had a Dodger cake. Of course, I had to get the Dodger cake. What are you, nuts? I had to get that.
What's your fun fact, Huffy? Let's hear it.
One of the oldest Chinese enclaves areas in Europe is about 21 miles south of me in the great city of Liverpool.
Oh,
Liverpool.
Yeah.
So there's probably some very good Chinese food in Liverpool.
Yes. That's fucking great Chinese there, lads. You can have your dim sum. You can have your fucking chow mein. You can fucking scrap it all down.
You can go get some dim sum and then you can go and get a Guinness.
You fucking just get fucking shit-faced and asshole down. Yeah, lads. Yeah. We don't like it. Yeah. We like the city. We don't like the football teams.
Huffy 73 is Jewish, he says.
73 is Shalom. Yeah. All right. Okay. Is he really? You know,
He's
I
called
would-
Huffy 73. That's what
if you want me to prove that I am not from the Jewish faith, I probably will get banned off every internet.
Oh, okay. What's the proof? Now I'm
What's the
curious.
word?
Now I'm curious. How do you prove that you're not Jewish? What's
I think I know how he
no,
proves
no,
he's
no,
not.
no,
Yeah,
no,
you
no,
don't want to
no,
go
no,
there.
No, 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 no.
Really?
It's the Witch Blitz kind of thing, except on the male side.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
What? I'm curious. What the proof is? What's the?
No, you don't. You really don't want to know. You really. I'm not going to do anything like that. Fucking hell.
Huffy.
If you don't know, Joe, you don't. Now is not the time to learn.
You've Huffy. You've watched this show long enough to know that I will go places no one else will dare go. Once the train gets rolling, we're all on. It is tooting the horn.
Well, let's just say that
Oh,
nothing. What was that? Was that? Why not?
say Nordic Bones said snip snip, and you just insert a no in front of that, and pretty much got it.
I was just wondering, so I'm like, okay, so
I'm a good Catholic boy right there.
You don't have an anteater is what you're trying to say.
I'm not trying. Where the fuck is this conversation? This is a bit. I thought it was about getting shit faced and drinking beer.
It is absolutely so. So if I fly into Liverpool, where's the first place Huffy's taken me so that we can, indulge in the experience? What? Please take me on a virtual.
Well, you can't get direct flights to Liverpool
Okay.
from.
Well, if I fly into somewhere, get on the train, get on
Manchester.
Manchester. Okay.
Manchester. We'd probably go to Blackpool.
Oh. So, is there going to be some phenomenal bar food? What?
No, there's going to be no food in pubs.
No,
just
pubs.
Peanuts, chips, maybe a rotten sandwich. That's about it, really.
And lots of Guinness.
And a fight.
And a fight. All right. I like it.
Like, yeah, where are you from? Fuck you. Fuck off. Come on, mate. You fucking bastard.
That's how you get greeted at the pub.
Yeah, fuck off,
Hi, I'm Joe, and I'm from Arizona.
Poof. Yeah.
Yeah, you will. In the current climate.
I actually believe him 100%. What do you think, Mark?
Yeah, I do too.
and if you come up north, it's cheaper. It's fucking cheaper.
Cheaper to get punched?
No, for pints. You can get a lager for about £2.50.
Oh,
it's what, about like $3, I suppose.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah. We have a chain called Weatherspoons. It's sort of like what's it like? It's like oh fucking hell! It's like not Buffalo Wild Wings. It's like a TGI Fridays. So it's a chain, and so they sell pints of British beer for £1.99.
Wow!
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow!
Abbott Ale, 5% ABV. Just fucking suck them fuckers. From
$2 a beer, basically. Wow,
yeah. And they're everywhere. They're in London. They're in Glasgow. They're even fucking Dublin now. They're in Belfast. Everywhere. Liverpool, Manchester, Nottingham, Birmingham, Manchester, Bristol. Yeah.
So how does that? So do they undersell the pubs then? What's a pub charge?
Yes. What, a normal pub?
Yeah.
They are undercutting them. No, this is why British pubs are the quintessential British pub in a countryside area is now dying because the cost of living crisis. Everything's going up. You blame fucking Putin. and the Ukraine war, grains, hops come from Ukraine, and that's that. Yeah. So
that's sad.
pubs need to diversify and do food. Food is the main thing. If you don't do food, then your beer's you ain't gonna make any money in a pub and a beer. You got food, fish fingers, crab sticks, chicken fingers, shitty sandwiches, shit on a plate, rice pudding. I don't
Pretzels.
know. An American burger, which has fucking nothing to do with America. Ribs with no fucking meat on it, just bone. Just bone.
Yeah, so you're really selling the hell out of this, man. This is insane. So I just got my passport renewed a few days ago. I got it in the mail, and I'm looking to break that SOB in, man. So you're telling me I should go over there to Liverpool and have
Manchester.
very shitty American burgers and some terrible ribs in a pub.
Yeah.
And get in a fight.
Fight.
But the craft beer scene where I live, in the north of England,
in the
is
north,
very, very good. Manchester, Leeds, Liverpool, really, really good.
Really
good. And it's cheap. Don't go fucking don't go to fucking London, mate. They'll fucking rip you off. They'll pull down your fucking trousers, spank you on the arse and go, that's 50 quid, that, mate.
How hard will they smack you on the ass? How hard?
I have no idea. If you're that inclined, you need to go to Soho.
I hope they really
You go to Camden Lock, the gay area. You do that kind of business. I have no idea.
I have no idea.
I really don't.
But the real action is in the north. Leeds and
Manchester, Liverpool, Newcastle. Go to Newcastle, mate. They are talking Newcastle like that. Or go. I can go outside this house here, my mansion, and I could be in Glasgow within an hour and 30 minutes.
All right.
Yeah. Fucking Glasgow. Let's go to fucking Glasgow. Yeah. You fucking wee shite. Let's go to fucking shit face. And then you go to the local camping store, and then you buy a tent and a sleeping bag and a mattress, and then you go on a train for another £5, and then you go and sleep by Loch Ness. That win fucking Nessie.
Right. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, you go up and see Nessie.
You fucking.
So what kind of food do you have in the north? And is the food affordable?
Yeah.
Do you have tuna pizza? Do you
chips?
Chips, okay.
Not chips, but fries.
Fries, right? Yeah.
Big fucking fat chips.
Yes.
What else?
Lots of fried fish.
Yeah.
Lots of fried fish.
Fish cakes, battered sausages, a saveloy.
All right.
A fucking pork pie. Do you know what a pork pie is?
I do not. No.
It's basically the testicles of a pig minced up and surrounded with pastry and jelly. That's what a pork pie is.
Stay away from that one. Yeah.
Hey, that sounds like the perfect way to break in your passport, Joe.
Yeah.
Get me to the airport so I can get my pork pie as soon as possible.
Yes. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to break in the passport with a trip to London so I can get punched in the head and then go to the north and get pork balls and a pie.
Yeah.
And some cheap beer. Affordable beer.
And culture and history and culture. Castles.
And lots of chips. Big.
Amazing industry, history, art galleries, everything you need to know about the great country that is Great England, Great Britain.
Why on God's earth would I need art and culture?
Because that's what we're great at.
That's what we're great at.
That's it.
Oh,
That's a good answer. I like that.
Simple, you know.
now, what
It is.
about the whiskey? Tell me about the whiskey.
Well, I don't really drink shorts, but you have to go to the fucking Scotland for that.
Oh,
For a wee dram, you know, hey.
yeah.
You said you're only about an hour and a half away from Glasgow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You take the train.
Or if you want, you can get a boat from Liverpool to Ireland. If you want. That takes about 3 hours.
Okay.
You go to fucking Dublin, mate. Get one of those fucking floaty things on the water. You get one of those and you'd be there. You'd be there.
Well,
Up to
I
your
don't know
neck
about you, Mark. Are you ready to book your trip to?
I'm ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah. So it sounds like you don't want to fly into London. You want to fly into Manchester because it's probably is it going to be cheaper to fly to Manchester than London?
Well, in my experience from being in America, you can get direct flights from Manchester to LA, Manchester to Chicago, Manchester to Jersey, Manchester to New York, and I think Aer Lingus, they do flights that will go from where I am near Liverpool. You do a layover in Dublin, you drink a few fucking Guinnesses and you get your face, and then you go on to said destinations.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have to look at that. Yeah, because that is definitely on our list is to get over there. We've been meaning to do that for a few years. So.
And you will be very welcome here, because everyone likes Americans, and you know, despite your tyrant that is in charge, no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck about him.
No, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
Don't hate us because of him. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Hey, the weird thing is in this this strange island, we have our own Donalds who are vying for position. It's really very depressing. If you have if you are of a certain anyway, I won't go into politics.
Now,
Okay.
do you have a McDonald's and do you have a Costco?
Yes. Costco. Yeah, we have Costco. Yeah, we got Costco. There are 2 McDonald's in my town. Weirdly, Burger King is not allowed in my town.
Oh,
because the local politicians says, we don't want to make the rest of the town fat. It's like, well, who gives a fuck? They're fat anyway. They drive where I live, right. In my town, we have a massive beach. Beautiful beaches. Beautiful golf courses. Proper dune links golf courses. And people will drive to the fucking McDonald's. And we have 2 KFCs.
Oh.
What else? What else did he say? What?
Taco Bell?
Yeah. You go, Liverpool's got a Taco Bell. Nottingham's got a Taco Bell. Manchester's got a Taco Bell. We have Popeyes. We have
Popeyes.
Yeah. There's the one in Liverpool. There's one in Nottingham. There's one in Manchester. What's the other? Dave's Hot Chicken. That's coming up to us soon.
Really?
Chick-fil-A?
We have not yet. We have Dunkin' Donuts. What else? We are America of Europe.
Right.
That's why the rest of Europe fucking hates us.
There. Wow, that blows my mind that you're getting a Dave's Hot Chicken. Dave's Hot Chicken.
Yeah.
A lot of places don't even know.
Yeah.
Wendy's, I'm sure. It's probably Wendy's there.
Oh yeah, Wendy's. Yeah. Wendy's.
Burger King.
Yeah.
And of course, Domino's Pizza. You have Domino's.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So there's we've been fed.
You imported all the worst food from America.
Exactly, all the worst stuff. Exactly. Yeah, I wonder if there's like a Texas road.
Gaining the weight.
There is
when I go to Spain, there is a Taco Bell And it blows Spanish people's minds. They're like, quiero el mexicano, comida. ¿Por qué es español? Comida es mucho, mucho sabor. ¿Por qué mexicana?
It's not Mexican though. It's just it's absolutely
The
not.
Taco Bell is about the farthest away from Spanish food ever. Probably.
Hey.
From Mexican food, yeah.
Yeah.
As a matter, I don't even know that they have Taco Bell in Mexico. That's
They probably don't. Yeah, it would be a.
When I was in Spain, well, I was in Spain about a month ago, and my last day before I was at the airport, I dodged the Taco Bell, but it was a fine bar. It was an American. It wasn't an American. It was a craft beer bar in a city called Alicante. This is in the southeast of Spain, and they had so many West Coast IPAs and New England IPAs. It was unreal. It was totally unreal. And the guy behind the bar, he was like, I said to him, hablo inglés, and he's like, a little. And he's like, could I have that one there, please, mate? Yeah, that beer there. Is that like an American one? He's like, sí, americano, cerveza. So you have that. Some really good, amazing American that had been like sort of imported. And there was a few Spanish IPAs that were because Spain is the third biggest producer of wine, and they do make really good beers at times. Alfica is from Altea and Alicante, and there's some from like Malaga and Sevilla and Madrid. Some really not just adjunct shitty lagers like San Miguel, Madrid, Estrella, I think some really good, like Barcelona's a massive craft beer culture.
Oh,
okay, cool.
I don't know that Americans, are we allowed to travel there now? I thought there was a
Yes.
Is it open?
Free yourselves, my child. Free yourselves.
I actually thought
the Pope has died. You're all welcome. Come into my fold.
Okay. So how much time should I spend in the north?
In where?
In the north.
I'd say 4 or 5 days.
Wow. Really?
And until your liver can't handle it, basically.
Oh. Wow. That's a lot of time. 4 days.
Yeah. Well, you gotta get in a fight. You gotta eat pork pie.
Time to
there's a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Yeah.
And
you got to visit a castle, and you got to go to a museum.
Yeah.
At least one.
Yeah.
Loads. There's in Liverpool by me. There's an amazing slavery museum that the local kids have to go to because it's on the curriculum. Because Liverpool was one of the biggest slave ports in the whole world, and also 20 miles behind me there is where all the cotton was brought to and milled, cotton mills and sugar as well. There used to be a company called Tate and Lyle, which my great grandfather used to work for. So we used to have cotton and sugar that was created, and sadly African people were enslaved and via
from their colonies in the Americas, in the Caribbean, basically. Yeah.
That brings the mood down, doesn't it? Sorry, kids. It's educational. Facts. These are facts. It's not lies. It's not Donald News. These are facts.
No, that's actually pretty good facts. I wasn't really aware of it.
One of the big Liverpool was the biggest port in second probably biggest port in the world back in the days.
Wow.
And now it's Rotterdam, I think it is, and the Netherlands.
Yep. Rotterdam. Yeah, that. They were. I think the Netherlands were the biggest. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
They were
between the Netherlands and England. Yeah. That's
They
why
were
they pissed
also
everybody off. That's right. Yeah.
they were also involved in the sad movement of people. That wasn't what Bob Marley sang about, and the Portuguese and the Spanish.
So how many British eat chicken wings?
We got KFC. Ours are tiny. Ours are midget. They're like fucking midget wings here.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been to Buffalo Wild Wings. They're
Yeah.
fucking huge.
Huge.
Like, you ingesting them with this fucking
Ranch.
steroid shits.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But ours are like fucking like it's only a small wing.
Yeah. Yeah. There's not a lot to go with.
It's popular. It's popular.
Well, thank you, Huffy. I appreciate you jumping in. We're gonna get out of here for now, man.
Yep.
We will see you guys next week.
Anytime.
Fantastic, Murphy. Thanks for the touring advice. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we've got our trips planned now.
I am going to literally go on Huffy's recommendation and start planning a trip.
Slow motion.
You take it easy, man. Peace out, Mark. Good to see you.
See you guys. Bye, chat.